Hello darlings, for today's video I'll be creating a colorful look for Easter. First, I'm starting off by filling in my brows with the City Color Be Bold Brow Gel. I use a little bit at a time, dipping my brush in several times so my brows don't turn out too dark. Next, I'm defining the lower edge of the brows and covering any straggling hairs with the Plouise base in the shade 0.5. I'm also applying this all over my lid and tapping it in to set it in place. It's the best eyeshadow primer ever and makes eyeshadow really pop. Today I'm using the Morphe 35B palette, which has always been one of my favorites. The first shade I'm dipping into is the matte yellow, and I'm applying this to the front of the crease and blending it up to my brow. Next, I'm applying this matte orange shade next to the yellow, keeping it in my crease and blending upwards again without really touching the brow this time. I'm following that up with another matte shade in the same color family, but a bit darker and peachier than the previous shade. Now I'm picking up this matte purpley pink shade on the Morphe M508 brush and applying this to the outer part of the crease and sweeping it out towards my temples a bit. Once that's blended, you can see we're creating a nice gradient, going from light to dark from the front of the crease to the outer part of the eye. To add some dimension and depth, I'm taking the matte pink shade and applying this underneath the peach shade using the Morphe M562. After that, I'm taking the matte purple and applying this underneath the part we swept out towards the temples. Now that we're done blending the crease and up, I'm cutting the crease out with the Plouise base and Morphe JH42 brush. I'm just taking the product a bit higher than my natural crease because I have hooded eyes. I'm also taking some makeup remover on a Q-tip and removing the base because sometimes it can get a little chunky with all the layers it takes to create a precise line. So I'm just reapplying a thin layer and then I'm starting to add shadow onto that. First, I'm dipping into the same purple we used earlier and adding this to the outer V, blending it over the cut in the crease in that area so that it merges with where we had put it earlier. Now, I'm taking the yellow water-activated paint from the Mehron Paradise AQ paint palette and applying this right along the cut in the crease using the very precise Plouise Acid Rain brush. Now, I'm filling in the area we cut out with a few shimmer shades. First, I'm applying two light pink shades in the inner part and center, and then for the outer part that's touching the purple, I'm applying the shimmery blue shade with the Morphe M508 brush. Moving on to face makeup, I'm priming the skin with the ever so hydrating Colourpop Hyaluronic Acid Primer, and for foundation and concealer, I'm using the rest of the Pretty Fresh line. I absolutely love these three products, especially when used together. The hyaluronic acid really works well for my dry skin. To set underneath my eyes, I'm pressing on some Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder, and then I'm setting my brows in place with the City Color Be Bold Brow Gel. Since I'm using a cream blush today, I'm going ahead and applying that before contour. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Tahiti. Now, I'm dipping into the Profusion Sculpt and Glow palette and picking up the light contour shade to add dimension back into the skin. I'm applying this to the hollows of my cheeks, along the edge of my hairline, my jawline, and along the bridge and tip of my nose. I'm using highlighter from the same palette and mixing the two shades called Lightning and Euphoria. I'm applying this to the highest points of my face that I essentially want to bring light to, as well as the inner corner of my eye. For my lower lash line, I'm applying that same shimmery blue shade to the outer half, and then for the inner half, I'm applying this shimmery green shade. Now for lashes, I'm first curling my lashes with the Kevyn Aucoin Lash Curler, then I'm applying the City Color Be Batty Mascara and popping on the Ardell Faux Mink lashes in the style 853. To blend the lashes in, I'm tightlining with the Profusion Waterproof Eyeliner Pencil, and to add a pop of color to my waterline, I'm applying the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Electric Daisy. I'm then adding mascara to my bottom lashes with the Be Batty Lower Lash Mascara by City Color. Finally, for lips, I'm using the Profusion Lip Liner in Secret Nude to line my lips, and then I'm applying the e.l.f. SRSly Satin Lipstick in Cream for the perfect nude lip. And that completes this colorful look. Let me know if you're ready for spring in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!